Scars of Honor is a new open world free-to-play MMORPG that currently is having their open test this weekend. If you want to check out this game, you guys can download it through their website. This game is releasing on PC, and they also have announced a mobile version. Now, I covered this game before. It's a classic style MMORPG with a very strong community, and the people working on the game are very dedicated about this game, and they're very active on the Discords and listening to feedback. And this game has a great potential, and so far it looks like it's going to be very interesting. Now, of course, I've checked out the test, but I cannot say anything about the test. Everything is under NDA, so I can't show the content from the test. However, I can tell you guys what this game is all about through what they have said and shown so far through their websites and YouTube. So let's check out Scars of Honor. So like I mentioned, Scars of Honor is a very classic style MMORPG. You can see it in the graphics, how the game looks, how the game feels, and the people working on the game are very dedicated. And let's be real, I have been missing a proper classical MMORPG for a long time. There's been a bunch of classical MMORPGs the past year, but they have been very lackluster. But it seems like these guys know what they're doing, and it's a very interesting project. It's a very community driven project too, so they're working on with a lot of feedback from players and what people want to see in the game, and they're taking that into account and working through that. And just talking short about the game, it's a free-to-play MMORPG, and they're very focused, and they mentioned this on their website too, that they're gonna have a free-to-play MMORPG without any pay-to-win mechanics across both devices, both PC and mobile. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be actually cross-play through PC and mobile, because the mobile version was announced a little bit later, but there might be a chance there might be some cross-play experience, but we don't know. But it's gonna be a free-to-play experience. It'll be free-to-play. You can enter it for free. You can go to the website and buy like different packages, and that will give you like access to certain betas you're gonna have. But the game, when it launches, will be completely free to play, and there's not going to be any pay to win mechanics. This is something they promised on their website, so this is a huge thing. So it shows that they are actually passionate about making a proper good MMORPG experience, which is great. Now, the really cool thing when it comes to classic MMO, you guys know what it is the races. I love the different race types they have, the different classes they have. Depending on the race that you choose, you start different places on the map. You know, those classic MMOs where you choose Orc, you start in those tanned lands, you know. If you choose a different type of class, you start in that area, which is great stuff. So it's going to be a good difference between the races and the classes. And what is really cool about it is that each race would have their like own attribute bonuses, and then it's going to be 10 classes that you can choose between. In this test, you cannot play those 10 classes, but you can play some of them and see what it's all about. And the classes have subclasses, so if you're using like a sword, you can play both DPS, and you have a chance to spec to tank with some tank skills. So it's good options between the skills. There's going to be a bunch of classes to choose between. There's a bunch of races, again 8 races. There's factions you can choose between. You go for the blue order or the red order. So I love this stuff. You know, when I used to play MMOs back in the classical MMOs, this was the massive thing. You know, you have to choose your who's going to be your allegiance. You're going to go for the good side, you're going to go for the evil side, you're going to choose an orc, you can choose an elf. Great stuff. And not only that, this game has a bunch of content, everything from PvE to PvP. There's going to be scaling in dungeons and raids. So there's going to be dungeons and raids for you guys to experience and do. So you can team up. Of course, it's an open world MMORPG. So what do you guys do in open world MMORPG? You join guilds, you join clans, you team up with friends, you meet them in the open world, you try to pug for dungeons and fail miserably, right? There's a lot of options basically, and this game will deliver on the PvE. There's going to be dungeons, there's going to be raids, there's going to be difficult, there's going to be challenging. Some of course will be more easy than others, but there's going to be a lot of PvE experience to actually experience in the game. So of course you have to find the best team, you have to assemble all the characters and classes that you need, and you will have to go probably through some different strategy if you're challenging the hardest content to get basically the best loot, right? This game does have everything in an MMO that you're looking for. It has like your own crafting systems. There's going to be you can craft your gear, you can craft weapons, you can obtain the best and better gear, because that's what MMOs are all about, you know, getting the best gear, getting that cool, unique, legendary items, and this game will deliver on that. So it's a lot of PvE stuff for the PvE enjoyer and a bunch of crafting stuff for the crafting enjoyer, of course. Not only that, you're gonna have like in-game land properties that you guys can own, which is awesome, and a bunch of like socializing, a lot of trading. There's gonna be a bunch of politics involved in this game, so overall a very cool stuff. And then, like I mentioned earlier, guild systems. Gonna be guild halls, there's gonna be diplomacy, so it's going to be a lot, again, politics involved. You know, you're going to have to discuss with other guilds, ally with other guilds, maybe have some kill on side players, kill on side guilds. There's going to be a lot of politics involved in this. And you guys know, when it's conflict, what do you guys need when there's conflict in the game? PvP. And this game does have PvP. It will deliver on the PvP. It has massive PvP battles. So you will be fighting other players. You will be challenging other players in massive PvP battles. So you have to go with your guild, go with your clan, and challenge different clans, and maybe team up with other clans to make a massive alliance, right? So a bunch of politics, a lot of PvP. So this game is going to be delivering on a lot of the good stuff, a lot of PvE and a lot of PvP, and of course all the socialized aspect of an MMORPG. Now you guys are probably wondering, yo Spid, this sounds awesome, this sounds great, but when is it actually releasing? So the good thing right now is, of course, you guys can play this game this weekend. You can check out what the game is all about, get the feel of the game. Of course, it is early testing still, so there might be some stuff that is clunky, and that's why it's also under NDA, because they don't want to show off the game completely yet, but they want you to get a test of it, a feel to it, and see if you actually like it. But talking about the release date now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The release date is still far away. Again, it is a Kickstarter MMORPG, so they're getting a lot of funds through Kickstarter, working tightly with the community. So they want the game to be very good before they release it. So the roadmap right here that we can take a look at, we can see that right now we're in 2024. And it seems like things are going as scheduled, which is great, because let's be real, when it comes to MMORPGs, there's a bunch of delays, but it seems like they are actually keeping up with their roadmap, which is great. So Q1, we have the quick starter campaign is launched alongside the next official playtest, which is going on right now. And then Q2 should be the first mobile prototype and the full implementation of the crafting system. So that is awesome. We have Q3, including the first version of the building system, dungeons, and 3 new classes. They're going to be introducing more and more classes the next test, and then the Q4 official play test with mobile support and transitioning to alpha version. So the alpha version should be coming out late this year if everything goes as scheduled, of course. And then 2025, early next year, we're gonna have preparation of the beta phase. Great stuff. And then Q2, all classes should be ready to go, and the official playtest with the mobile support. And then Q3, the first raid. I'm very excited for this because I really hope the raids are going to be challenging and difficult. So I'm definitely looking forward to check this out in Q3. And then Q4, all core systems are implemented, prepared for official release. So we might, if things goes really good, we might even get official release end of 2025. But it seems like the roadmap says their official release will be 2026. But things can move around, dates can move around, time can move around. So I know this is kind of disappointing that it's going to take a while, but that basically means that they're actually working through everything, like actually putting a lot of effort into this, making sure that things work good, because it's very important in MMORPGs, because if you release an unfinished game with a lot of bugs and you're not ready for it, people are going to leave, people are not going to be as hyped. So I'm glad that they have taken the time, and it seems like they're actually meeting the roadmap that they have put up, because a lot of like MMOs that put up a roadmap and they're like far off. But so the release date for now, the official release is 2026. Of course, you can follow the game and play on this small test that they have and see the improvements of the game. And they have an amazing Discord community too, and they're doing a really good job. They're working with like content creators, which is awesome. They're working with community members. So if this is something that you think is something you would like, I would highly advise you guys to check out their Discord and just be there, talk with them, see if there's something maybe that you think that they can improve on, and check out the PTR that is going on right now, because that will be the best way to see if this is a project that you can stand behind, right? And I'm gonna be real with you guys. If you want to support them, you can, but my advice for everybody is just check out the game, see if you like it, see if it's your cup of tea. I'm definitely excited for this. I think this can be, again, like I said, it's going to be a very great classical MMORPG project. Like I said, there's not been really good classic MMOs in the past years, so I really hope that this can be like the big MMORPG, and I'm really glad they're also making mobile version, and hopefully they'll have like a cross-play system through it, because let's be real, even though we bash on mobile brings in a lot of players, and if they can make it work and actually keep their promise on being non-pay to win, I think that would be a great thing for the game, because like they've shown so far, you know, we have the PvE, there's going to be a massive political system, housing system, it's going to be PvP in this game, mounts, crafting, everything that you need in a classic MMO. And the biggest thing is no pay to win. And you guys know me, you guys know my stance on pay to win. I hate pay to win. So them actually hopefully they keeping the promise of being non-pay to win is going to be massive, especially in a classical MMORPG, and especially in such a saturated market with really bad MMOs everywhere. But that is it. Scars of Honor. Again, if I ever get a chance to actually make a gameplay video, I would love to like play it and show it to you guys, because yeah, I want to like show off this game and see what it's actually all about, you know, actually play it for myself. I mean, I got to play it, but I can't talk about it, right? But yeah, it's early phases still, but let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your opinions. Let me know in the comments below. Will you guys be checking out Scars of Honor? Is this a game for you, or are you like past like the whole classical MMORPG type of genre? But let me know. I would love to hear, and check out the PTR if this is something that excites you. I think it's gonna end on Sunday if I'm not wrong, so you have a little time, but if you have time, definitely check it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.